What's up, terabytes? I'm so excited to be here today with every one of you. And as everybody comes streaming in to this live stream, I first wanted to let you know what you're going to expect today, because today is a special live. It is not like any other live that I do any other time of the quarter. Usually I go live about once a month, but this particular live we do about 3 times a year. So you are here at a very special live stream. This is what we call Spotlight. And for those of you who are coming in who are not student body members of Terra Simon Studios, Spotlight is where we put a spotlight, we shine a light on students that have been working super hard at the studio with a private coach. They could be with me, they could be with Coach Nikki, Coach Ellie, Coach Yitz, or with Coach Celine. All of my master coaches are amazing. And they've been training to record their performance for you and to have my blind reaction to it, as well as after the showcase is over, their coach who knows them and loves them the most and knows them well, they're going to be sent a critique sheet that will kind of tell them, hey, based on what I know of you and what we've been working on, here are the things that you've done so well and executed so beautifully in this performance. Here are the things that I think we could have done a little bit better, and here's how we're going to level up next time. So that's the goal of this live stream today, is to put a spotlight, highlight, and give credit where credit is due to the student performances that have been working so hard to deliver this to you today. And also, aside from shout them out, call them higher and say, hey, this was awesome, and I wonder if you could do this next. So this is a really encouraging environment, guys. So I want to make sure that all the comments across all platforms, if you're watching on Instagram, if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, that you are giving digital claps for these brave performers, that you are shouting out the things that you love about them. And that you're also just making sure that you're super positive and encouraged. Am I back? Everybody, can you see me? Can you hear me? I think my Wi-Fi just dropped off. How do I adjust the video quality? Okay, can you guys, are we good? Why am I glitchy? Are we good? Are we good? Is it better now? Someone tell me, because I can't tell myself. I feel like I look fine, but I'm not sure. Oh no. All right, let's try this. One sec, guys. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, are we back? Tell me if it's okay. Is it all right? I changed to my personal hotspot. I don't know what's wrong. I'm in the same place I do everything every day. Okay, I'm back. Better? Yes. I need like one more. Okay, great. Great. Thank the Lord. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I think it'll be okay as we go. But let me know if it's blurry or if something goes wrong. Okay, thank you, guys. Hi, Emma. We love you, Coach Emma. Okay, so yes, this is Spotlight. Just to review, anybody that's here, any students that are here, make yourself known. Any parents that are here, make yourself known in the comments. We want to shout you guys out as well. And this is not the time, like fans that are on here, this isn't really the time for Q&A. This is the time to support the students performing. So I will be on another live to answer questions, as I always do, and do some fun Q&As with you guys at another live. But this today is all about the students of Tara Simon Studios. And if for anybody who's watching, if you are not a student of TSS and you have always dreamt of being one, now's the time. All you need to do is click the link in any of the description boxes of my videos, including this one, and get yourself a $25 discounted first session to get you started. We really want to let you taste and see that it is great, that you're getting the highest value vocal lesson from anywhere around the world. And we don't want price to be in the way of that first experience for you, just so you know that we're the real deal and we know what we're talking about. So please do that. And I hope that this inspires you. These are people singing right now that have said yes to themselves. They have gone the distance. They have put in the work. And I'm just so personally proud to be able to represent these guys. And this is going to live on this channel. So these performances are going to live on a channel where millions of people come and watch videos. And the exposure is so real and so cool. And I'm so honored to be able to cultivate a culture at the studio where we are able to share in one another's successes and also boost those up that deserve the exposure. So up first in our spotlight, we have Andrew Pope. Kicking off Spotlight Showcase, Andrew Pope is a dedicated EMT for 4 years. This will be his third Spotlight Showcase, but his journey started just a week or two ago before his very first one when he signed up for lessons on a whim. So this guy signed up for lessons and then 2 weeks later threw himself into a spotlight. He shows up big for himself. Since then, he's made incredible progress with his pitch and vocal control. It's something we've been working with him on. And Andrew is a lover of Jesus and anime, great combo. And those who know him says he has the sweetest heart. Opening the showcase, he'll be performing Born with a Broken Heart by Damiano David. Let's hear it for Andrew Pope.
I've been trying to change, trying to find somebody to love.
Yes,
oh no, but I end up in the same old place again, hoping I could be different, but I'd be playing pretend. I wish that I was perfect, but I'm an alien. Oh no, I'm sending out an SOS. Take me home. We're not meant to be together, no. And what if I said I'm trying to save your love from dying? Baby, we're too far gone. I don't wanna see you crying, but I just know who I am. And baby, it's the hardest part of all. Baby, you can't fix me. I was born with a broken heart.
Woo! Give him a hand. Andrew, I'm so proud. And I really hear the improvement. I love your vibrato. It's gotten so much more comfortable. It's really settled into your voice. I love that you're also playing an instrument while singing. Really, really love it. You're also doing a much better job at being committed to the character in the song, whatever character you've chosen, right? I see facial expressions that are congruent with the song, which is so nice. It adds to the overall experience of the performance. A couple things that I want you to hone in on with your coach this time. Your pitch has gotten so much better. I just now want you to be even pickier, in particular on closed mouth vowels. Like when you sing the word B, E is really closed and it can tend to be pinched and then and it gets heavy and lowered. Same thing on the highest note. It was a more open mouth vowel, but it was really high. So we have to give even more space. Guys, what's the rule? You know it. You all just type it in the chat. Any extreme note, high or low, needs more what? I want to see it before I say it. Someone type it out. You can even type it too, Andrew. What is it? Any extreme note, high or low, must have more. Yes, I'm waiting. Space and support. Emma, you win. You said it first. Good job. Yes. But I thought it was a really great song choice for you, Andrew. And actually people are commenting that it was a great song choice. Dominic, thanks for that. Cindy, yes, space and support. Space and something. Mon, not quite, Monica. You're going to get it. Space. Yes, exactly. So really more space and you would have had that note because it's not a range issue. I can tell that you have the note. It was a spatial issue. So you could have had that perfect, like right the nail on the head, but we were just under on that high note. But I love the feeling of it. And I really do love the song choice for you overall, Andrew. the biggest thing, guys, that we're looking for when we listen through, especially with, like, I would say spotlight veterans like Andrew, is that 1% of improvement. And Andrew, I'm happy to say that you've gotten way more than 1% of improvement here. Really job well done. So proud of you. Okay, up next, we have Astrid Centes. Astrid has been a student of Coach Nikki for over 2 years. Astrid, fun fact, is when she was a kid, she had straight hair, but after moving from Guatemala to the US, her hair turned really curly. And as you can see in her performance, that's true. Today, she's going to be performing Hate Everything by Golden. Let's go, Astrid. Super excited to hear you. I love the vibe.
Singing this song, I hate that I have to be strong. I hate that you're gone. I hate all my flaws. Hate that you love someone else. Hate everything. Just hate everything right now. Really wish there was a way to do it all over and erase all the beautiful memories. Now it's just killing me. Oh baby, hate that I'm singing this song. I hate that I have to be strong. I hate that you're gone. I hate all my flaws. Hate that you love someone else. Hate everything. Just hate everything right now. Hate everything. Just hate everything right now.
Girl, oh my gosh, breaking my heart. Okay, can we talk about for a second about the cinematography here? Hello, multiple angles. Hello, editing. Yes, I love the candle. I can't believe that you sang that song scrunched down by your bed instead of standing. Wow, super difficult to do that. All right, and by the way, if I'm looking down at my phone, I'm taking notes so I don't forget because, you know, I'm human. Astrid, I love your strong notes. I love that. I love the note that you sang on strong, actually. That was beautiful. I do love the cinematography. I loved the me and baby notes that you did. That me, even though it was a closed mouth vowel, which is difficult to sing, it was beautiful. It had vibrato. It was very healthy. And then the baby was really high and beautifully done too. Really very, it was very emotionally charged too. I love how you allowed the emotion of the song, the intensity of the emotion, to carry those more difficult vocal moments. Really nice. A little harsh on the I note. I think if you look back, you'll know what I'm talking about there. And yes to the growl. Yes, growl. I love good growl. And it wasn't overdone. It wasn't forced. It was just really just right. And really overall, your emotional commitment. Like, guys, the difference between a singer and an artist is a few very key things. And one of them is emotionally committing to what you're singing to the extent that you don't have to worry so much about the mechanics of the singing. You have more brain bandwidth because you've already worked on that to really commit to the emotion and make us as viewers and listeners feel something, because that's the whole point of music, right? And Astrid, I think you did a beautiful job of allowing us to go into that moment with you. Job well done. Okay, up next, we have Miss Amber Alexander. And Amber is, well, a couple things about her anyway, is that she enjoys skating, but her real passion is music. I'm glad. Performing in front of others has been a big challenge for Amber, actually, so much that she signed up for the showcase last year, but was too nervous to submit her video on time. Tisk, tisk, Amber, we missed you last time. So since then, she's pushed herself outside her comfort zone, yes, by attending open mics regularly and recording herself more to overcome her fear. Yes, I love to hear it. Amber's goal is to inspire people through her musical journey and truly connect with others. She's also been working hard on her pitch and projection. Okay, I'll be listening for it. And the growth in her confidence and vocal flow has been incredible. Today, she's going to be performing Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas by India Ari. And we're so proud of you, Amber, for stepping into the spotlight today. And yes, I'm totally good with an India Ari Late to the party, but never too late for Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Let's go.
In olden days, happy golden days of yours. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we'll all be together if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
Amber, everybody watching this is giving you so many applauses in their house behind this computer. My only sadness is that you can't hear it. Look at the comments. Your vibrato is good. Your vibrato, oh my gosh, your vibrato, clapping emojis. Love the song choice. Listen, Amber, I remember you from Voice On, and you have made, you've made so much mountains of improvement. I can't even tell you, it's a different singer that I'm hearing right now from Voice On. I'm so proud of you, really, so proud of you. Your vibrato, okay, literally my notes is obsessed with your vibrato in bold, big letters, obsessed with your vibrato. It's very special. That is a hallmark vibrato. It's so much so that if you recorded a song, I would know it was you in 3 seconds. And that's the hallmark of what any producer, any label, any management company looks for in a singer. Hallmark sound. And you've got that naturally in your vibrato. It's fantastic. I love your vowel production. And you were not happy about me asking you to give your mouth more space in Voice On. You really resisted that. And now look at you. You are totally dropped and locked, my girl, totally dropped and locked. Perfect, relaxed tone. You're not scared to stay in that head voice mix place, which is beautiful. And so many female singers feel like they have to belt all the time. I love how you stuck that. And I really love how you stuck bow at the end. There was a moment where you were kind of teetering on placement, and you just stayed dropped and locked, and you let your voice level out, and it was beautifully done. I can't, this is just so funny, guys. This goes to show you that you continue to say yes to yourself. You continue to believe and work hard. Amber literally bailed on herself the last spotlight, but she got herself up. She picked herself up by the bootstraps, and she was like, nope, I'm not going to let this fear beat me. I'm going to beat it. And today, Amber, you did that. And I'm so overjoyed and proud of you. Girlfriend, you got it. That voice, that vibrato, it's amazing. It's worthy. You matter. Your voice matters. Keep singing. I absolutely love it. Okay. Up next, we have Lily Van Collen. Lily is a talented 9-year-old, and Lily has been with TSS for almost an entire year. Is that right? Yeah. Her love for singing is truly shining through in her sessions. And she recently auditioned and was chosen for her school's prestigious all-state choir. Ooh, I used to do all-state choir. I loved that. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Where she performed this January. What an incredible achievement. That's amazing. Today, she's going to be performing Fur Elise by Fuzia. And I am going to be playing Lily right now. Let's go. Oh, you're so cute. Look at your dress.
Dance like a puppet on your string. I'll sing when you order me to sing. I'll ring like a desperate violin. You're so musical and artist. You lie so like it's true. You're unusual, creative. Oh, what to do to be your muse. So play me like my name is for release. Lie to me and say I'll never leave. Try me in your twisted melody.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm biased. I did a podcast with Fuzia. She's amazing, and I love all of her music. So anything that anyone chooses from Fuzia, I'm already a fan of. But listen, Lily, first of all, I love your set. I love your dress. I love you. I love the Christmas tree. I mean, I know we're past Christmas, guys, but let's be honest. It's always Christmas, right? Let's just talk for a second about can we just shout out Coach Nikki, because Nikki, I hear you in this little girl, like, so the vocal bends though. We'll get there. Okay, I love the bobble turnarounds on Creative. I don't know this song particularly, but I think it was like Creative, like the classic Fuzia move, right? You did it. You nailed that part. That's difficult to do, Lily. I love the vibrato and the vocal bends. Oh my goodness, the vocal bends were so perfectly bent and pitched. What I mean by that is you didn't start too low and you just got up to the pitch of the middle of the note perfectly, like right before it was time to get off of it. You didn't anticipate getting up to it and make the bend boring. You really leaned into the bend both times you did it, and that was amazing. I love it. Okay, also, watch your pitch accuracy on riffs and runs. I know you're young, and I know that will come, but just as you work with Coach Nikki, this is a really advanced song. And if you're gonna do the riffs and the runs, you either need to do one of two things. You need to sing them perfectly on pitch, or you need to change them to where whatever you've modified is perfectly on pitch. Because we don't want to tell our listeners like, oh, my pitch is good on straight notes, but when I do a lot of stuff with my voice acrobatically, it suffers. Because when you are off pitch, when you sing, that's essentially the subliminal message that you're telling your listeners, right? And we don't want to tell them that. You ended all of them on pitch, but sometimes in the middle was a little bit muddy. So we're going to tighten that up. We're going to clean that up. I love your chest voice style, Lily. You've got this like soul for this little tiny skinny blonde thing. You are so cute. And you've got this little beefy voice inside of you. It's just so interesting to me. Last, I loved your great chest to head voice transition towards the end. That was brilliantly done. I loved how I could hear the break in your registerical change. It added so much more style to a section where I wasn't expecting it. So that was a nice little unexpected prize for me. At the end, you did an amazing job. Great job. Great job. Okay. Up next, we've got Jasmine Shabai. Jasmine is 12 and her dream is to become a worship pastor. I know Jasmine personally because Jasmine went and goes to my church. She goes to Life Church, and I'm really, really proud of Jasmine because she's been doing group lessons with Coach Nikki for a while and then took the plunge into private lessons. And she's just improved at lightning speed. This little girl has such a beautiful heart for Jesus, and she's got such a beautiful voice. So let's hear Jasmine sing. She's going to be singing, let me go back to it. She's going to be singing Ghost Town by Benson Boone. Let's hear you, Jasmine. Yay!
Fill me up till you're empty. I took too much and you let me. We've been down all these roads before, and what we found don't live there anymore. It's dark, it's cold. If my hand is not the one you're meant to hold, maybe you'd be happier with someone else. Maybe loving me is the reason you can't love yourself. Before I turn your heart into a ghost town, show me everything we built so I can tear it all down. Down, 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 down.
What? Okay. I have to say, I almost forgot to type. I was not expecting that. Jasmine, I know your high notes have improved, but I was not expecting your low notes to be so amazing and thick and full and rich and perfectly on pitch. Oh my dear goodness. Whoa. Okay, that's all Coach Nikki with the low notes right there. Because Coach Nikki, if anyone's a student of Coach Nikki, raise your hand. She's got some beef to her voice. Wow. Okay, Jasmine, I've said this about you before. You have such an amazing tone to your voice. It's like this hipster cursive pop singing worship leading voice that is so relevant and contemporary to today's style. It's the perfect like worship / recording artist vibe. You've got this, I said here, I love the sound of your wide vowels. I really do. Like when you sing down and town, this was a great song choice for you also because it showcased that. But also you've got this kind of like bobble thing going to your voice where down, 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 like you move through straight tone notes in a very flexible and fluid way. And you're getting more comfortable in that. If I have any critique for you, it's that I want you to watch your shoulders. Actually, I want you to watch the shoulder tension. I know that when you see artists perform, a lot of times they can look like they're emoting and they're doing this a lot, but don't let that become like an idiosyncratic, involuntary movement for you. Make sure, remember guys, our singer's posture, right? Up and over and down, right? And make sure that if you're gonna emote, keep it there, but then bring it all the way back down. Don't let yourself stay up and hunched because it keeps us from taking low, deep breaths. And I don't want you doing a song where it's going to require you more breath longevity and you don't have it because you're used to being crunched and hunched. So just roll the shoulders back, chest out, loud and proud, right? That's really it. I think if you do another song, Jazz, I would love to hear low notes incorporated with some maybe sustained high ones and maybe a couple riffs and runs in there that really challenge you because you're ready for that now. I mean, this was very well executed, really, really well executed. And I know that it's your first, this is her first spotlight, guys. Like we're starting, the standards are being set really high for you, Jazz, and the future ones. So I know that you're up for the challenge. I know that you'll level up even more. And we're starting off at an amazing first Spotlight Showcase place. I'm very proud of you. Good job, sweetheart. Okay, up next, we have Emma Pushi. Emma is a 17-year-old with an unforgettable moment last September when she got to sing on stage with Jasmine Shabai and his Kansas City concert. Wow, that's an incredible experience, I'm sure. When she's not singing, you can find her riding horses. I love horses. Today, she'll be performing Wildflowers and Wild Horses by Lainey Wilson. Let's go.
In the eye of a hurricane, when I got one foot in the grave, I'll dig my boots into the dirt and face the rolling thunder. I'm 5 generations of blazing a trail through barbed wire and valleys and overgrown dales. I'm barefoot and bareback and born tough as nails. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm 4 fifths reckless and 1/5 of Jack. I push like a daisy through all sidewalk cracks. Yeah, my kind of crazy, still running its courses with wildflowers and wild horses.
Okay, Emma. Okay. I'm so proud of you guys. All of you. You are killing the game right now. Listen, right out the gate, right? Not to make a horse analogy, but to make a horse analogy. Nice 3-note run, Emma, down on Cane for Hurricane. Yes, that was beautifully done. And it was like, hey, I'm here. Like it told me, hey, you need to pay attention to my voice. I'm right here. I'm ready to be heard because you are not playing around. That vocal bend going on in this song throughout was just exactly what the song needed. It was everything that I was wanting and more to really keep the style of this twanginess going forward. And speaking of twang, I really love the country twang in your voice. And you're so accurate with your pitch. Like even throughout this like blues country style, the vocal bend, you really do still have a very keen and acute sense of where the pitch is the whole time. You don't get lost in all of the twang and the bend, which is difficult to do. So that's very well done. And I think this also added as such a nice bow on the package. I loved your vocal fall offs at the end of phrases. So you bent mid phrase in some of the places, but almost all the time at the end of your phrases, you did this, like this great vocal fall off. And it wasn't underdone. It wasn't overdone. It was just right. I think your look and everything just aids so beautifully and is so congruent with the style that you're going with. So I want you to lean even more into this. I want to hear even more of this. Like, let's just do more of this, only maybe level up the level of difficulty. I love the long hold at the end as well. You've got more in you. You've got more in you. And what you've shown me was so good. I just want to hear more of it and at higher, different, more difficult levels. Really amazing job. So good. Guys, I'm so proud of you. Okay, we have a very special one up next. Mimi Jane Orac up next. Okay, she is a woman who truly does it all, including now being my right hand at the studio. So by day, she runs a specialized VA agency, and by night, she performs at local gigs. Mimi has been with me since Voice On. She was a member of that initiative and did amazing and continued to ascend into private lessons. And now she not only does that, but works internally as well. She first joined TSS actually during Voice On while she was pregnant and struggling to regain her voice. And with Coach Nikki's help, she's worked on rebuilding her ab strength and refining her pitch after pregnancy, which is amazing. And actually, a best kept secret about Mimi is that she loves jazz, something Coach Nikki only recently discovered about her. And so together they explored and honed a new tone in her voice, which now she's bringing to life in this special performance. So she's singing Breathe by Emma Nissen. Let's go, Mimi. I'm so excited.
I breathe.
Whoa.
Up my lungs, I breathe. Warmth of the sun, I breathe. Because of the begotten one, I breathe. And I see so many holding on. I believe that when kingdom come, I'll be completely overcome and breathe. Feels like I'm done and when it's me, my thoughts and I, just like Sinatra said, I guess I'd hang my teeth up to dry. Guess I never took it to a cut. I had a savior by my side, just like a queen of soul. I say a little prayer and out comes a sigh, and I breathe, 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 breathe.
Okay. I'm so sorry, Mimi. I didn't even remember to keep writing because once the beat went in, I like lost all sense of what I was doing and I was just a fan watching. Like, okay. If you knew Mimi's voice in Voice On when she was preggers and struggling for breath versus just now, you'd be like, that's not the same person. That's not the same vocalist. Mimi, you found your jam. You found your thing. Jazz is your thing. Like, oh my goodness. All of that like R&B, like poppy stuff that you were trying to do before, that's all meant to be channeled into this. This is your sound. This is your song. This is what you're supposed to be doing. It's so clear to me. First of all, I said, okay, pearls and red lips. Okay, slick back hair and black dress. Okay, cinematography. And then getting to the voice, deep, sultry, sexy tonality from you that I have never heard before. What was that? Where did she come from and what is her name? Oh my goodness. Amazing vocal control too, while leaning into that depth, because a lot of times when you lean into depth of tone, you can kind of get wobbly. It gets a little much for the voice and it's difficult to control it, but you had no issue controlling it. You stayed on the pitch. You stayed on that dark, sexy tonality while remaining true to the melodic line, which is difficult. And oh my gosh, yes to hanging on that 7, that dissonant 7 before you went to the sped up part. Loved that. Love that. Oh my goodness. So good. So good. I know Nikki's like, yes, Tara, exactly. Yeah. Girl, you need to be doing jazz. Oh my gosh, you're a jazz singer. How long did it take before we figured that out? That's insane, Mimi. Really, really, I'm so proud of you. I can't get over that performance. Best I've ever heard you sing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. If we can move on after that, I mean, geez. Up next, we have Dominic Hernandez. And Dominic has a goal, this is great, to create music that truly resonates with people whether it's stirring through emotions, wherever they are in the world, or just capturing a good vibe. Coach Nikki is incredibly excited to help bring out the artist in Dominic, encouraging him to push his creative boundaries and shine in his own unique way. So here's Dominic performing I Don't Want to Be You Anymore by Billie Eilish. Let's go, Dom.
Don't be that way for the party
twice a day. I just wish you could feel what you say. Sure, never tell, but I know you too well. Kind of mood that you wish you could sell. If teardrops could be bottled, there'd be swimming pools filled by my nose. Told her tight dress is what makes you a whole. If I love you was a promise, would you break it if you're honest? Tell the mirror what you know she's heard before, that I don't wanna be you anymore.
Ooh, ooh. Okay, that's called nasty singing right there. That's like with the nasty face and everything, when it makes the listener go, Listen, there were no bad notes in that, Dominic. None, like no off-pitch notes whatsoever. I think you get the award for that today, first of all, and that's really hard to do because we got some great singers. All right. It's the glare that came at the camera at the end for me. Yeah, Coach Nikki. All right. I love your relaxed tone. I loved the vocal fry on the lyric "too" when you sang "too well" towards the beginning. Loved that. I love that. That was great. You could have even done a little more of that. Like maybe in the next song, you work through like vocal fries, cries, bends, and growls. I think that would be a great accoutrement to the next set of vocal tools in your tool belt that you add to. And you probably already have them, but just like using them in a performance song would be amazing. I love how you sang bottled and models. Oh, like maybe two of my favorite words that you sang in that whole piece. It was so full of style, so full of vowel manipulation that really rounded it out and allowed your vibrato to just really flourish at the end of the notes. Woo, so good. Oh, the riff that you did, stellar, dude. Stellar, super on point. Like I was waiting for there to be like just a little like misstep here or there, but no, it was super on the whole time. And it was a relatively complicated and long riff within the middle of that song. So that was amazing. And I just love your overall style. Like you're really relaxed, but you do some complicated things with your voice that are really more technical and advanced, and you make it look really easy. You know what you remind me of? You remind me of like those Olympian ice skaters who like do that stupid triple axel thing, and you think that you can do it because they make it look so easy, and they're just like, and you try and you fall flat on your face in the ice rink in your local neighborhood. Yeah, that's pretty much how you sound if you were a sport. Anyway, really love this song for you too. Amazing song choice. And guys, in case you haven't noticed, a lot of this boils down to song choice. It's like a girl picking out that perfect little black dress when they go to a party. A lot of times, like what you end up choosing ends up wearing you if you're not careful. But this was the perfect song that showed all of the great things about your voice, Dominic. And I'm really, really proud of you for that. Excellent. Okay, up next, we have Nakshatra Pradep. All right. She's 13, guys. She's a versatile singer who excels in both Western vocals and Indian classical music, something I am fascinated with, by the way, Nakshatra, and maybe you can teach me a thing or two about sargam and rag and things like that. Nakshatra aspires to be on The Voice and make history as the first Indian winner in the show's USA history. Okay, that is what I call a big, hairy, audacious goal. I am so about that. I'm behind you on that, Nakshatra. Yes, let's go. Now she's going to be performing Lovely by Billie Eilish, showcasing her incredible vocal ability and unique style. Let's go.
Walking out of time, looking for a better place. Something's on my mind, always in my headspace, but I know someday I'll make it out of here, even if it takes all night or 100 years. Need a place to hide, but I can't find one near. Wanna feel Hello, welcome home.
Woo! Okay, we are all applauding for you. I know that you can hear mine, but I know there's many other people applauding for that. Nakshatra, really beautiful job, honey. Really great. I said my first comment was, okay, chest voice. Listen, you've got a lot of power, especially for 13. Wow. That's a big old voice you got in there, and you don't even really know the full extent of its capabilities yet. So you're leveraging that in a really powerful, good way right now. Okay, I want to see you emote more, meaning I want your facial expressions to match the power and the intensity of your voice. Because right now I see a little bit of it, but I feel like if you emotionally committed more, if your facial expressions matched the intensity and the power that you're giving me sonically, it would not only make for an amazing visual performance, but it will also 100%, I guarantee you, enhance the quality of your sound and the effortlessness that comes forth from that bigness of your voice. Like, it's a lot of work to sing that big. It's heavy. It's a hard and heavy lift. But when you facially emote and when you really sing from the depths, that all of a sudden lifts the weight for you, and it doesn't feel anyway so hard and heavy. It just sounds huge and amazing and big. So if I had an overall note for you, it would be, I want your face to match your voice. Okay. Because it did in certain spots, but not the way I know you can. And by the way, if you want to get on The Voice, if you watch that show on mute, I actually encourage everybody to do this. If you watch The Voice, just even 5-10 minutes of it on mute, and you don't hear a thing, if you only see the singers' faces, are you still feeling something? Do you know if it's an up-tempo? Do you know what type of song they're singing lyrically just by the facial expressions that they're making? Can you tell if it's sad? Can you tell if it's funny? Can you tell if it's sassy? Can you tell if it's sexy? The answer should be yes. And the answer is yes. So Nakshatra, I want that to be you. If I were listening to you on mute right now, what would I know about the song? If you listen to this performance on mute right now, what would you have thought about the song? And let that be an answer to the question for next spotlight. Let's also add some softness and some sweetness to your voice so that it can be this beautiful dichotomy between this humongous voice that you've got, which is so powerful, so beautiful, so makes such a what's the word I'm looking for? Statement, right? Versus this soft, sweet part that it's like a nice hot to the cold, so to speak. I really love your vocal bends. Really love them. You did it at the end. You ended the song that way. It shows a lot of vocal prowess and the fact that like you don't have to be married to the exact melodic lines. But the vocal bends really added, especially the style of the song, which is a really good song choice for you also, by the way. But the style of the song really asked for that, and you gave it exactly what it needed. Very good job. Well done. Proud of you. Okay, up next, we have Miss Angela Sparrow. She is a proud, beautiful mom of 2 boys who loves to golf together as a family. I can attest to that. Angela's a friend of mine. Angela years ago had the incredible opportunity to sing with an opera company in Raleigh, North Carolina. And today she's bringing her talent to spotlight for the very first time with a performance of The Girl in 14G by Kristen Chenoweth. This is no easy song to sing. It's actually also one of my favorite songs. I'm so excited to hear Angela as she debuts this song on Spotlight today. Let's go, beauty.
Would you kindly stop? That felt good. Stop. 13, 15, 14G, a most unlikely trio. Not quite a 3-part harmony. We're up all night singing. Je do Florida, zebop do Florida. I had my fill of peace and quiet. Shout aloud, I've changed my diet, all because of 14G.
Oh my gosh. Everybody's clapping. Everybody's clapping for Angela. First of all, Angela, you look gorgeous. Always. Second of all, that's a really tough song. And third of all, it's so, so cute. Listen, all throughout that song, the whole point of it, anyway, the whole point of singing a song like that is to showcase the difference in tonality of a voice between operatic, that operatic mask vocal control versus like a very almost nasal mix, chest mix type of thing, which you did very well. You did very, very well. Your pitch was awesome throughout. There's a lot of vocal control needed also to get through those long holds, and a lot of personality needed. You were not scared to use your hands, your face, your body. I loved that. I think that if we aired on the mixy chest and we did the nasality, we might have gone just a little far in the, like when you sang stop, stop, I would have loved a little bit more of a drop jaw there instead of stop, maybe stop, which would have made it a little more operatic in your voice. I know. And so I know that's probably why you made that choice. But if I'm just hearing it and saying something, I would say it could have been a little bit lower mouth on the stop. And a little less, just a little less nasal, but it needs to be nasal. So I know it's it's like a dental floss thin line of like, where do we test what's too far and what's not enough, right? I think that your opera notes were incredible. Your vibrato was so healthy, so robust, so even. There are no kind of like, there's no speed bumps in it. It doesn't get caught up on anything. It just flows and it goes like a freight train, and it's so good. And your tonality, even in the more musical theater parts, is getting so much stronger. I remember when Angela first came, like she was so nervous. Her voice kind of like the tonality kind of bobbled and waved. And I don't hear any of that anymore. Even in your long holds, even in the stops, like it was still very, very consistent throughout. So that tells me you're getting more comfortable with your voice. You're growing. You're getting more confident overall. And that is exactly what this is for. And by the way, congrats, because this is the hardest spotlight you'll ever do because it's your first one. So I'm so proud of you, Angela. You did such an amazing job, my sweet friend. Okay, next we've got Jotna Kumbala. And Jotna is a talented artist who's performed and recorded songs in 12 languages. Who's done that? Not me, including Indian languages even. She's recently released a new single, an Indian Christian song, during Christmas in 2024. Jotna also is incredibly grateful for her coach, Nikki, for helping her find her voice again. Coach guided her through the fear of losing her voice and vocal nodules when she was just 12. That's so scary, so scary, so delicate. And Nikki taught her how to use it correctly again. Nikki, we love you. Today, Justin's going to be performing A Million Dreams Reimagined by Pink. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm very excited for this one. Let's go. Oh, look at it snowing. That's amazing.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the doors, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we desire. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of all the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Yes! Wow. Jotna, your voice is so powerful yet so smooth. I don't know how you do that. That's like such an interesting dichotomy there. I loved how you did not give up on that high note. You bent up to it and you got up. That's a risky move. That's a big, bold move you did, because when you bend up on high notes like that, the likelihood of you getting all the way up to the center of the top pitch is very unlikely, and you did it. And that was amazing. I'm from Florida. I never see snow. So that was also like visually very entertaining for me. Thanks for that. You looked like a little snow bunny. I think this is a great song for you. Actually, I only have one note. I only have one little critique note for you, and that's a little vocal hack. You had the tiniest little splat on the word could, and if you change that C for a G, and so instead of I think of what the world could, which kind of splats, if you just go think of what the world could be instead of could be, that wouldn't have happened. And I don't even think actually anybody else noticed, but I've, my ears like painfully picky. And so I heard that tiny little thing. Other than that, I don't have notes for you. Like I just say, keep going and adding levels of difficulty to maybe your range, adding maybe some vocal stylizing a little bit more, like maybe some growls, maybe some beefiness, maybe some sultry overtones of depth in the low notes. I mean, the world is your oyster vocally. There's nothing that you can't continue to level up to because you've got all of the foundation already. You've got the pitch, you've got the vibrato, you've got the timing, you've got the change registerically between chest and head. You've got all that stuff. So really, I want you to come at this next spotlight with the question, what if? Come from a place of curiosity. I wonder what I could do if I tried this, right? Like go for whatever it is that you want and then back out from there, modify from there. But I really want you to come at this next thing. Like if I could sing anything in the world, what would it be? And what if I tried to? That's the question I want you to be asking yourself on this one. I'm so proud of you. And to think that you came from nodules, like, guys, if anybody ever has any vocal issues, there's no shame in that, right? I think a lot of people, it's like a mental condition for singers. People think, oh, you can't talk about mental illness. You can't talk as a singer about a vocal issue. That's BS, okay? And this is a person, a living testimony of someone who was bold enough and said yes to themselves and said, I'm not going to let something like that beat me or hide my voice or shame me. I'm going to work through it. I'm going to get past it. I'm going to get help. And that's exactly what she did. And now look at her. And just now look at her. Listen to her. I mean, she sounds amazing. Okay, next, Gabriel Saes. Next, we have Gabriel Saes, and is an aspiring artist who's working on stepping out of his shell. Sorry, it's not Gabriel, it's Gabriel. And getting more comfortable on camera. Today, Gabriel is going to be performing, oh my goodness, Into the Unknown by Idina Menzel and Aurora. Gabriel, you sure about this? Okay, let's go. Oh, the cinematography. Yes. Yes.
I can hear you, but I won't. Some look for trouble, while others don't. There's 1,000 reasons to go about my day and ignore your whispers I wish would go away. Oh, whoa. You're not a voice, you're just a ringing in my ear. And if I heard you, which I don't, I'm spoken for, I fear. Everyone I've ever loved is here within these walls. I'm sorry, secret siren, but I'm blocking out your calls. I've had my adventure, I don't need something new. I'm afraid of what I'm risking if I follow you into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown.
Oh my word. Okay, Gabriel, you win today for best character development, best cinematography, and best hair. Look at everybody. The hair. Dude. Okay, first of all, I really hope that one of your aspirations is to do Broadway because you've got a beautiful tone and vibrato for it. I mean, clearly the song also harkens to that. But wow, people are like, yeah, I need the full song. I agree. Dude, amazing work. Really, that was so great. I didn't even take notes. I was too busy watching you. Like I was thinking, man, he's got such good vibrato. He's really sucked me in to the whole performance, like right off the rip. I love the thoughtfulness behind it. And by the way, it's not easy to sing and like get up from a bed and go put on a jacket and walk and open doors. Like that takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of brain bandwidth, and you really sub-segmented that out beautifully. It shows that the vocal part of it is something that you've got down by rote, like at least 90%, to be able to do all of those other things. man, I'm really proud of you. I think your voice has so much going for it, and it's very hireable. Like, you're someone that if I was sitting behind a table casting, which I've done before, you're someone who I'd be like, oh, okay, that's a healthy voice. That can do 8 shows a week. That voice stands out to me. You've got a great look as well. So you're in the right spot. Do not stop what you're doing. Keep going. I want to see you auditioning for stuff. What are you doing next? I want to see like serious goals written down with your coach, and I want you to be executing on them. Like, don't just do spotlight and don't just take lessons. And this goes for everybody here. Like, you need to be out there. You need to be auditioning. You need to be putting yourself in uncomfortable places and utilizing and leveraging the tools that we're giving you to actually go and like do something with them, right? This is amazing. I'm glad that you guys are here, but this is not enough. I want more from you. And Gabriel, you 100% can do that. I'm really proud of you. Okay, Sarah Couture is up next. She is a power lifter, woohoo, fellow power lifter, currently working on reaching a 300-pound deadlift. Okay, you beat me. I'm at like 275. Sarah is also a personal trainer and has been singing in a band with her husband. Oh, cool. She has faced challenges with pitch, projection, and style, but since joining TSS, she's learned to incorporate her physical training with her singing. Yes, right? Same. Her dedication and hard work have led to amazing results, and her showcase today is a testament to what planks and consistency can do. Yes, girl. That's awesome. Give it up for Sarah Couture performing My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. Oh my dear goodness, here we go.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart will go on. We'll stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and on.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that you wrote out that that intro for me, because seriously, if I hadn't seen that, I would have been like, okay, what does this girl do? And how are her abs so rock hard and engaged right now? Sarah, you get the award today for best abdominal control as well as spatial awareness. Your mouth was a thing of beauty that whole time in that song. I mean, can we say dropped and locked in the comments, please? Because anytime someone needs to know, what does dropped and locked mean? Just refer back to this, Sarah's performance. That's what dropped and locked means. Can we talk about her ab control? I love how she was in the same position the whole time. She's like, oh, like getting it out. That was so healthy. It was so well done, so focused. And I promise you, like, as time goes on, you won't need to think about it so much or try so hard with it. It'll just come out. But man, girl, you really are doing such a great job at channeling your fitness into singing, because really singing is a full body sport, guys. It really, really is. Sarah, that's a big challenging song, and you did a beautiful job in it. I'm very, very, very proud of you. Last, but definitely not least, we have Sebastian Williams. Sebastian is someone that's so near and dear to my heart. He is 14 years old, and I love, and I'm a spokesperson now for Hearts for Moms. And Sebastian is a Hearts for Moms kid. He is a truly multi-talented kid. He speaks 3 languages: English, Russian, and Spanish. He has been a worship singer at Christ Fellowship Church since he was just 7. And along with his musical talents, Sebastian is a part of a theater program and has performed in a few musicals, which is very, again, near and dear to my heart. Although he's brand new to TSS, just a couple months old, having joined, a month ago, maybe 2 months ago by now, we already see a difference in his passion and dedication, and of course his talent. He's going to be performing today, My Mind by Yeba. And if anybody knows a thing or two about Yeba, you know this is going to be a treat. Let's go, Sebastian. We saved you for last.
Oh, Mary, I heard you coming at 2:45. You closed the door and lay down next to me, but then I heard you say her name in your sleep. Your dirty secrets too far gone to keep. I'm about to lose my I'm about to lose my mind, my mind, about to lose my mind, yeah. I think about you all the time.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We need the full song, Sebastian. What? All the time. Like, what a perfect ending. Oh my goodness. Listen, someone says, is he famous? He's got to be famous. Don't worry, he will be. If we have anything to do with it, he definitely will be. So many people behind their laptops are just like blowing you up and applauding you right now, Sebastian. Listen, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. We love you. You are so talented. It's an honor to coach not just you, but everybody that's on this live today in Spotlight. Sebastian, your voice is so smooth, yet has so much power. So much pitch accuracy. Your registerable changes are so clean, so tight. Your rhythmical patterns are just right in the pocket. There is no deviation to them. This is a difficult song. It takes a really advanced skill for vocal flexibility, agility, again, timing, pitch accuracy, stylization. You've got all of those things going for you. The only small little, hey, because I'm Tara and I have to, critique I would have is, and it's going to come with age too, is those lows, right? Those lows were just a little bit sharp, just a little bit. And we're going to work on thinking higher, lighter, brighter, forward, raising the tone of that pitch so that we can actually lower the pitch. It seems counterintuitive, but we're going to get there. And again, as you age too, those notes will very soon not be a problem at all. But we still don't want to just say, oh, well, it's because, you haven't hit puberty completely yet. We're going to wait. No, we still want to hold you to a high standard, hold you to excellence now and do that. He did an amazing job. And he didn't even have a full term to work on this song for Spotlight. So, I mean, not like there's an excuse needed, but he is just a hard worker. He's super talented, anointed, and we love you, Sebastian. And I love all of you. And I'm going to try not to get emotional saying this, but I speak for my coaches that are on here and myself and my whole team at the studio when I say, thank you. Thank you for saying yes to yourself and allowing us to impact you through music. It is such a joy. It is such a calling of ours. I always say there's a difference between a job, a career, and a calling. And I am called to be here right now with you. My coaches are called to pour into you daily. I am called to make content that lifts up hopes, gives hope and inspires and encourages. And I just want to tell each and every one of you how special you are to us, how much we love you, how we obsess over you in every week of our coach huddles and our continuing education, and how I think of you and how I root for you and cheer for you. And thank you for allowing us to do that, because it's what we're designed to do. But without you, we would have no one to pour into, root for, cheer for, encourage. And so you, by saying yes to yourself, are allowing us to live out our highest calling and have that beautiful symbiotic reciprocation. So I just want to say that you truly are the best part of TSS, and we really do love you. We really do pray for you. We think of you. We care for you beyond just your voice. And I have to say too, this is probably the best showcase I've ever seen vocally. You guys are leveling up in ways that make me so proud, so proud. So thank you. Thank you so much for being on today, for sharing your talents and your time and your voices with us. And in other Q&As, I'll take, in other lives, I'll take Q&As, but today I'm just going to leave it there. If you want to, you're going to be able to review this, relive this, share it with friends and family or whomever, use it as an audition tape even. And I want to see what you guys are going to be doing in the next one. I'm really excited for it. Thank you so much for joining today. I love you guys. I am so proud of you. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.